Marine Le Pen's special advisor has erupted in outrage at French President Emmanuel Macron, accusing him of plunging France into chaos. President of the National Rally political party Marine Le Pen has come within reach for the first time of beating French President Emmanuel Macron in the 2022 election. The Harris survey published at the end of last month suggested Ms. Le Pen is close to breaching the glass ceiling of French politics. The barrier was based on the long-standing assumption that an absolute majority of voters would never back a far-right candidate. If the next year's election was staged now, Ms. Le Pen would have 48% of the vote, with Mr. Macron on 52%, according to the poll carried out online on January 19 and 20. The 4-point difference, which is within the margin of error, compared with a June 2020 IFOP poll that put Mr. Macron at 55% and Ms. Le Pen at 45%. In 2017, Mr. Macron, who at the time was a debutante politician running as an independent candidate, crushed Ms. Le Pen with 66% to her 34%. In an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, Ms. Le Pen's special advisor, French MEP Philippe Olivier, welcomed the poll and explained why he believes his leader is on course to win. Mr. Olivier accused Mr. Macron of plunging France into chaos in these last 4 years. He said, "We are living in a major ideological confrontation, and this confrontation will be arbitrated during the election. The 4 years of Macron have been characterized by a total loss of control and chaos. Both economically speaking but also security speaking, in regards to Islamism and diplomacy." Mr. Philippe added, "We have the impression the government is only running behind events. In France we have an atmosphere, not only of confinement but of abandonment. And people are asking to be protected, and this is what Marine Le Pen incarnates." During his presidency, the French president appears to have indeed lost the majority of battles he cared about or was involved in. His foreign policy record shows how he often failed to match his own high-flown rhetoric and lofty ambitions. Tara Varma, head of the Paris office of the European Council on Foreign Relations, told Politico, "The commitments France made are too ambitious and it hasn't managed to convince the US to continue working with it on the big issues, Iran, climate, trade or COVID." In Donald Trump, Mr. Macron faced a unilateralist U.S. president who enthusiastically pursued withdrawal from international organizations and 2 key international agreements, the Paris Climate Pact and the Iran nuclear deal. The French leader tried to limit the damage or keep things on life support, but his rhetorical powers failed to convince Washington to change its fundamental course.